here to try and take out this castle. The war elephant's now going in to try and block off the front, and that's quite a good tactic. It allows the castles to pick off the units a lot faster. Well, not faster, but easier. We now have a bit of a problem coming for purple here, as the Woad Raiders of teal are starting to come into his base. If he's not quick, he's going to lose. No, he managed to get that villager in just in time. However, he's alerting his teammates to this issue, and it looks like he's probably going to be able to hold this for now. The Woad Raiders aren't able to do too much damage, as they don't have much pierce armor at all. However, purple being picked off fairly quickly by these monkey dies, and the Woad Raiders doing a fair amount of damage to that castle. Actually, that's quite a lot of damage indeed. He doesn't know that there's another push coming across the map, and he's got a bit of an issue now on his hands. Okay, let's have a look at how the players are doing technology-wise. The kill counter is the king, and you can see the amount of kills or raises a player has by looking at the king or the battering ram, siege ram rather. Orange here is on 630 kills. You either need 650 or 700 to go to the Imperial Age, and that's quite a lot of kills to have. If you compare that to, say, Tenchi, however, who is on 280 kills, Blue, who is on 390 kills, Green, who is on 410 kills. Orange has a hell of a lot of kills early game, so he's not been playing bad at all. As you can see there, spies have infiltrated your nation. That must mean that Orange has aged up at 650 into the Imperial Age. Now he's able to get out some stronger units. He's playing as Mongols, so he'll be able to produce heavy cavalry archers, cavaliers, and what else? Heavy camels will be able to produce. Usually, as a rule of thumb, if you are the attacking, defending player, you usually get more kills. And another castle going down there for purple. The reason you get more kills is because you've got your castles killing off their guys who just stood around there doing nothing really. Looks like he's going to lose those two villagers there. Oh no, that's not good. He's lost those two. It looks like he has the villager garrisoned in here, however, but his teammates don't reinforce quickly enough. They're not going to be able to defend this attack. This castle now going down quickly. Nothing really to back the purple player up. On the other hand, though, we have got the green player being cut to pieces by red. That's one castle remaining for him. There's also only... well, that's it. Purple has been defeated, so that's one player down now, and it's now 3 versus 4. However, you can't really count the Saracen player in green at the moment, because he's now defeated 2, so really an eye for an eye. They have lost one player for one player, so now it's effectively a 3 versus 3, and I would say that the Team 1 has the advantage with this amount of archery ranges and barracks here and here. They're able to churn out a lot of units. There we go with crossbowmen and eagle warriors for blue. Yellow, on the other hand, churning out camels and cavalry archers. Needs to watch out for that villager. Doesn't want to get that caught out of position. Looks like he'll be okay though. War elephants still posing such a large threat. They are able to take out a lot of units if they're not dealt with quickly enough, especially when they have backup from the monkey dies, etc., etc. Camels are extremely effective against war elephants. However, camels are effectively the anti-cavalry unit that is a cavalry unit, if that makes sense. It's like a pikeman on a horse, effectively. And here we go now with a small push from Grey. He's not doing such a good job splitting all of his men up, however. The red player now trying to deal with these war elephants as best he can. However, the camels are able to do quite an effective job as well. Red now, though, holding, or penning rather, Teal in his base. Teal is, well, cannot really get past these Teutonic Knights. He's made a little break there with some Woad Raiders. However, the Teutonic Knights are pretty effective at killing off Woad Raiders, and no doubt he's going to hang around here to try and stop Teal from getting out of his base, and so he can do as little damage as he can over in this area here. The push, however, is getting closer and closer to their base, well, Yellow's base rather. That's a lot of war elephants there, Cavalier backup, heavy camel backup, and Mangudai backup, and that's quite an effective, army, really. These arbalests are going to try and do as much damage as they can, but they're not going to be able to pick off the elephants extremely well. Of course, these are only war elephants. You can still upgrade them to elite war elephants once he gets to the Imperial Age. Looks like he's going to be a way off from doing that though. He's only on 350 kills for the grey player. So it doesn't look like they're going to have too much of a threat from elite war elephants just yet. Big push now coming in from orange with the heavy camels. Heavy camels, of course, good at taking out cavalry archers or any other cavalry indeed. I don't know whether he's got many upgrades at the blacksmith, but upgrading at the blacksmith is extremely important, as well as the university. Currently researching ballistics there for Tenchi. Blacksmith upgrades are also extremely important to make sure your guys have the edge, as it were. As you can see there, he's added some melee attack and some armor defense rather, to the elite Teutonic Knights by upgrading at the blacksmith. Finally holding this attack off and managing to push back now. Orange has now got some siege rams on the map, and if they are able to get into the front of here, or even here, siege rams are able to take down buildings and structures extremely quickly, and Orange will have no trouble getting through this defensive blockade here with the siege rams if he's able to do so. Of course, if he's not able to push out, he won't be able to do much at all. Red now, or Tenchi rather, now reaching the Imperial Age. Being Teutons, he's able to get out the... where are we? He's able to upgrade the Paladin rather. He's just researched spies. Here we go now, researching Cavalier. He's getting crenellations, conscription and hoardings at the castle. Upgrading blacksmith and university. And really, you just want to get as much of the upgrades as you possibly can as soon as you get advanced. No doubt he's going to be upgrading to Paladin because why not? It's such a strong unit. Even the camels aren't able to do too much against Paladins at all. Okay, so Red now really lacking in army at the moment. He's not doing amazingly, as he's not really producing any units from his stables yet. Teal now able to get out of his base. However, he hasn't managed to take out these two gates, which means that he's got a couple more villagers on the map, and they're able to push out and do some more, well, build some more buildings in a more forward location, trying to take out these siege rams as fast as possible. Siege rams being able to take out a hell of a battering from ranged attack. However, the camels are able to do a fair amount of damage to them. Taff now trying to block off the siege rams by basically just putting as many of his dudes in the way as he possibly can. This siege ram now getting on here, doing a little bit of damage, but nothing major at all. That's a big loss of siege rams there for Orange, and they are really being pushed back right now. Teal bringing in some knights. Of course, if he can advance into the Imperial Age, he too will be able to get out some cavaliers and then onto paladins. Red now producing cavaliers, and they have just upgraded to paladin at this second. Still more upgrades coming from the blacksmith. The chain barding armor will increase his defense of his horse units. There we go with the paladins. And now Red pushing out into the center of the map and taking a large portion of this area to try and create more buildings. At this stage in the game, players aren't really too bothered about losing buildings and giving away raisings. Really, they're more interested in getting out as many units as they possibly can in order to produce as many units as they can and push their opponents back. Tenchi now bringing in the paladins there just to finish off, or prevent rather, Teal from getting out of his base. This stable going down. Well, almost going down. Looks like he's about to finish it off. Once again over here being pushed back. I hear the sound of rams, and that is indeed what Taff, the yellow player, is doing. Bringing in the rams now, he's going to be able to finish off these buildings extremely quickly. No doubt, here we go, he's taking out this one here with his siege ram, and if he's quick enough, he'll be able to get them all down before the elephants get there. The elephants still not upgraded to elite war elephants, as the grey player is on only 490 kills, which is fairly low considering if we look at everyone else, they're all on about 600, 700, maybe even 1,000 for Orange. Indeed, he is on 1,000 kills. So Orange managing to do a fairly good job really. He has actually killed off quite a lot of the opposing team's men. Red now trying to take out, oh, Okay. So Teal has actually been auto-booted right there, and he's been auto-booted because he deleted a tower, and you can also be auto-booted by deleting your front gates, and that's it. They've basically given up. They know they can't do much more there, and hopefully this video has demonstrated the importance of teamwork and coordinating your team in order to produce the best results at the end of the day. Yes, as I said earlier at the start of the video, if you are interested in having a question and answer session with Tenchi about perhaps custom scenario creation, for instance, how the hell did they make it so that you get automatically booted when you delete a tower or a gate or anything like that, then let me know and I'll get onto him. And if not, then if you've got any tips or tricks you want to know about playing Castle Blood Automatic, then also let me know and I'll get onto him. Or alternatively, if you are on Viably, I'm sure he won't mind if you contact him on there. I've been Zach, aka ZeroEmpires, and look at that bloodbath. I'll leave it at that. I will see you next time.